Hi guys, it's Roxanne, your favorite queen bee. Do you notice anything different? Anything at all? No? Bam! Look, ain't it pretty? This was my grandmother's crown, and as y'all know, she had passed away. We're looking at right about a month. I think yesterday makes a month she had passed on, and this is one of the few things that I did get from her was her tiara, her crown, and I've yet to put it on and wear it. And I thought, what is this day like? Day 976 of quarantine? No, seriously, it's like day 16, something like that. And don't look like I'm gonna be able to wear this out at all anytime soon. So why not wear it for y'all for tonight for this video? It's so pretty. Um, and it makes me not look too bad either. So you know what? I'll take it. So guys, how are y'all doing? I actually was able to get out today. Of course, all over the US and all over the world for that part, for mostly anyways. All of the work, schoolwork, whether you're in college or in primary school, K through 12, whatever, private, public, has basically gone to completely online now. For everyone's safety, the whole distancing. Lord, see, I don't even like to say it, let alone apply it. But for safety reasons, I whatever, I see it. Does it need to hurry up and get over with? Absolutely. I'm tired of being home all the time. Even though I like to be home, I also like to be out and about with everybody and with people I love and friends and acquaintances. And I'm definitely an extrovert, I believe is what they call it. I have my introvert moments, meaning that at the end of the day, I love to come home, be home, not be bothered. But during the day, if I get up, if I get dressed and I go out, I want to have a good time and be around people, that I love to be around, that uplift me, and all that fun stuff. So I'm both, and I think a lot of us are. Some have more of an extrovert personality, and then others are more introvert, and that's fine. That's what makes the world so wonderful, is that not everyone is the same. We're all different. And so in my previous video of me ranting, and please forgive me, I always try to stay so uplifted, but I am human after all, just like everyone else. I have my bad days, I have my horrible days, I have my leave me alone and don't mess with me or else days. I am a woman over 30, so that tends to happen a little bit more often than not, so please forgive me. But in my previous video, I had stated that more than likely, with this being my senior year, everything's got canceled, classes, trips, blah, 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 graduation, everything. And so basically I was going to just cut off all my classes and just start over again in the fall, start over. And it didn't cross my mind because I was in the, how do you say that? I was in the heat of the moment, just being so aggravated and frustrated and just fed up and, everything going on, that because I do receive financial aid, if I were to drop every single one of my classes, it would hurt me for possibly not being able to get financial aid later on come in the fall, or at the very least being, it counting against me almost as like a not necessarily a warning, because a warning is not that big of a deal, but it could potentially hurt me in the long run, for financial aid. And so I really had to think about that, and Miss Teresa had mentioned that to me, and I had to really think about that. And so I had already emailed, especially my math teacher, Miss Jones, and I was like, look, blah blah blah, I signed up for an in-class class, with math, because I know it's my subject that I am weak in, and now that I'm completely online, I'm struggling. I cannot do it. Well, she had sent it back, and she's like, Roxanne, by all means, do what you need to do. Your mental health is most important. But why don't you give it a couple days, give it up to a week, really think about it. You're 2/3 of the way through your semester. You're at a C. If you maintain this, you can leave with a C. And I was like, it really got me to thinking. And once I cooled down and really kind of got my head level, I was like, she's right, you know. And who am I to say, don't be afraid, go out there and do it, and if I'm not even willing to do it myself? You know, part of growing and becoming the queen that I need to be and that I know that I can be is by trying. And everything you try, you're not going to get the first time, and that's okay. That's part of growth and growing and just, you know, becoming the better you in the long run, is to keep trying. Even if you fail, that's okay. Get up and try it again. And so I've come to the conclusion that's what I'm going to do. So with all that being said, I'm still sticking it out with my classes. Even if I am to pass my math with a C, which is fine, even though it would bring down my grade point average a little bit, which I'm not happy about, but I still want to go back and take it again and try to get a better grade. I don't know. I don't know if that's cocky or not, but that's what I see myself wanting to do. And so, PSA to all of my Beaufort County Community College family and friends, acquaintances, loved ones out there. I'm not leaving this semester. I'm sorry. Y'all have got me for at least one more semester, if not two. So, wave to the queen as I come back. Wow, that was cocky. No, but seriously. So anyways, I was able to go out to Building 3 today, me and Matt both. And me and my sweet Matt got reconnected today, the king and queen, and he was all dressed up in his king attire. He's so sweet. I was like, Matt, really? You dressed up in a whole red suit and tie with all his king chains and tassels and, you know, all of his prettiness on him, and I come in jeans and sweats and a sweatshirt, and I was like, really? He just laughs. So anyways, I got to reconnect with him, and seeing Matt was like taking a breath of fresh air. There's nothing like having a best friend and not seeing that best friend, even though we talk on a daily basis, if not text message throughout the day, all day, every day. And it's not the same as actually getting to physically see that other person right in front of you. And as much as I just wanted to like take his face and just be like, I missed you so much, you know, we had to keep social distancing to a minimum. Did that mean I stayed 6 feet away from him and he stayed 6 feet away from me the whole time we were there today? No. But I washed my hands, I sanitized, and so did he. So good to see him. But anyways, so, and I know a lot of other people, whether you are an adult or are a student that is straight out of high school into college, this whole transition, unless you're 100% fully used to doing everything strictly online, and then it wasn't a switch at all for you, you just kind of stayed with your regulars. If you have never done online classes at all, it is hard. And the only reason I say that is because when you have a time and a day that you need to be in a class, like say like sitting in a classroom, sitting down, like say, okay, I know I have math from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock Monday through Friday. I know Monday from 1 to 3 I need to be in that class, in that seat, listening to that instructor to get what I need to get done. And then homework is due at such and such time every week, let's say Sunday at midnight, all your assignments are due, or whatever, you know, whatever the teacher assigns. It's fine. I am the type of person that I do better with that kind of a strict regimen. I like to know where I need to be, when I need to be there. I need to be there an hour early, and I like to know ahead of time what's going on, if at all possible. You know, that's just me. And so moving strictly from in on the campus classrooms to now strictly online, you have to be a very good person that's able to handle and juggle their time productively. And I'm not always that person, because when I'm at home, I have too many distractions. Most of them are caused by myself, like, ooh, let's see what's on Facebook. Let's scroll. Let's get on here and let's play a game on my computer here, or let me go see. I heard the door open. I think someone's here. Let me go see who it is, and go talk to them for an hour or so, or better yet, I want to go back to bed. I'm tired. I don't feel like getting up right now. So I'm going to go back and lay down. You know what I mean? Whereas when I'm on campus, I'm up, I'm awake, I'm dressed, I've had my coffee, I've had my medicine, I've got people around me to keep me entertained kind of thing. And I do so much better. And so it's been a struggle here. And so I was actually about a week behind on some of my work. And so I went out there today and I got there about 9 o'clock. Supposed to be around 8, but long story short, it's the first time that the transportation ever went and picked up Matt, who lives almost in Aurora, past Chalkawinity, which is like 45 minutes away from where I'm at. And so it didn't dawn on me at the time until this morning when I called, because I figured they'd be around to get me around 7:30, because me and him both had told them we'd like to be on campus at 8, And hour later, hadn't picked up him, hadn't picked up me. Well, I come to find out they're picking up him first, and the same bus was going to pick me up, take me out to the college. That's fine, whatever. And I said, Matt, you need to call them. It's almost an hour. When they said they were going to be by to pick you up, you need to call them and see what happened. Maybe they got lost or something. You do live way out in the boonies. And he called, and he texted me back a couple minutes later. He was like, Roxanne, the driver that was supposed to be coming to get me, that they kept saying was right down the road from where I was, would be there any minute, 45 minutes ago, is apparently lost. So now they are sending another driver to find that driver to help them find my house. And all I could do was laugh. I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Like, it's just one of them things. So we finally get to the college today around 9. It's a ghost town. And it was just, there's something eerie about just being in a place that is supposed to be loaded with people, students, faculty, laughing, cutting up, learning, all this stuff going on, and it's just nobody. Like in a building that should hold 300 to 400 people, there's myself, Matt, Mr. Casey, who had the LEC, who works in the LEC and keeps it open for us, and then one janitor. So there was 4 of us in a building that should hold hundreds of people, and it's so eerie, like it was. But anyway, so I go in there, we go into the computer lab, he's working on his work, I'm working on my work, we're about 10-15 feet apart, because they had all the computers shut off, like every so many computers shut off with the don't use this computer sign on the computers, and that was to keep the social distancing effective. So we couldn't sit side by side even if we wanted to. We had to sit so many computers apart. So we kind of worked it to where we were across from each other. You know what I mean? So anyways, not about that. I get in there and I get done on math, and some of the math that I'm doing right now, I worked on it 2 nights ago. I think I took a break last night because I couldn't. I just couldn't do it. And I get in there today, and in the matter of 2 hours, I get like 3 assignments done that I wasn't even able to get past number 2. But for some reason, because my brain registers, okay, I'm at school, I'm on campus, I'm in a learning environment, whew, it makes sense. I come home, I try to do the same exact work that I just did like 2 hours ago and aced. My brain does not want to function. It does not make no sense. And it's not like I have distractions because I'm able to close my bedroom door. I've got my desk that my mom got me as my graduation present when I got my GED out there at BCC a 2 years ago, year and a half ago. And so when I first started out to college, that was one of my main things, was I needed to be able to not sit at the kitchen table with everyone coming in and TV and distractions and all that stuff. I need to be able to be in my room, kind of close the door, do what I need to get done, and be good. And so I don't know. It's all in my mind, but at the same time, how do I don't know. If y'all got any suggestions out there, I've just rambled on for 14 minutes about that. It's weird. So anyways, then come to find out, so me and Matt had already planned with LEC being open and also the library. That was the only 2 buildings that were open on our campus as of for students to access and get work, maybe that don't have either reliable internet or maybe just don't even have the best computers or whatever, at home. We're able to go there and do their work. And find out today because not too many students have access to LEC, which stands for, if you're not aware, Learning Enhancement Center, which is a really big computer lab for us to go in there and use, and also print if we need to print off anything, and it don't cost nothing to do that as students. That because not too many people have accessed and used the resources, that today was the last day. So mine and Matt's first trip out there, which we were hoping we were going to try to do like Tuesdays and Thursdays to keep ourselves kind of going and also encourage each other at the same time, and was first and the last day until I don't know what, because every day something new changes. And then, we were like, well, okay, even if the LEC changes, we can still go to the library and get work done. Same thing. They close from 12 to 1 for lunch. That's fine. Me and him can sit outside or sit somewhere until that hour's up, and then we can go back and work until 3, because that's usually when we try to wait and let the bus come and pick us back up to take us back home, is around 3. Nope. Now the LEC, because of the corona and the COVID-19, blah, 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 that's what I think of it. Now they are limiting not patrons, because no one from, even though our library is open to the public right now because of everything, it's only open for students. They are only limiting a 2-hour window at a time. So you can only be out there for 2 hours at a time for a day. So therefore, especially for Matt, who lives 45 minutes away, you go ahead and say it's an hour and a half just to take him from his home out there and then turn around and take him home and back for only 2 hours. That's really not ideal for him. And me, I could probably get by with it, but at the same time, it's not. Because especially when I'm doing math work, it takes a couple hours to get what I need to get done, especially if I'm struggling with it and having to seek assistance or seek help. So I don't know, we'll figure it out. But I had a good day today. I got to see my Matt. It was all good. I also, when I was out there, I'd gotten an email saying that the annual reports were up, so you could stop by and grab one of them. And it had already been I'd known about it a little bit ahead of time, but I actually kind of forgot about it with all the chaos going on. Okay, so our annual report, this is a once yearly subscription that comes out. Not subscription, because it don't cost nothing, from the college. It's basically foundation office, which is where all the donations come in for the scholarships for everyone in school that you're able to apply for. And of course, I'm an ambassador out there at the college. So not only are we the face of the college, the 9 or 10 or 11 of us that got picked out of the whole school to kind of be the face of the college, but also we're able to go out there and gain donations from people and companies and stuff to kind of bring back and put back into the college for other students that need it. And so the new one just come out. So annual report, Beaufort County Community College Foundation, 2019-2020. Look, that's Micah's. That is Sarah Beth. And I don't know who that lady is. I don't know. She don't got a crown on her, but I think she looks kind of familiar. So that's kind of cool. That'll be like that for the whole year. And on the back is 3 more of my ambassadors on the back. Very, very nice. Oh, they're such sweet people, too. And it says, okay, I don't know. Okay, so anyways, you go in and it talks about foundation impact. So scholarship funds awarded in 2017 and 2018, $168,900 was awarded to students through the foundation scholarship program. So then in 2018 to 2019, it went up to $177,300. Wonderful. And then this last year, 2019 and 2020 year to date, $186,000, and it's still coming in. So that's kind of nice, and that kind of shows that everything that's donated is such a relief and such a privilege to be able to even be awarded a scholarship. Most of us that do go to a community college, with the exception of some, but even them that pay out of pocket, either because their family makes too much or they just don't quite fall in the brackets of needing the Pell Grant assistance. If it's free money that's going to help get your education, I don't think I know anyone that would say no to it, And so that's wonderful. And then we got a note here from our president of the college, Dr. Lou. And then meet our ambassadors. And then here's the whole front page of all of us. All of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so there's 11 of us this year. There. And then there's the little bios about each and every one of us. And I didn't get no one's permission, like other fellow ambassadors, to read theirs, so I'm not going to. I don't want to like upset anyone. I don't think I would, but you know. Mine says Roxanne Tate, 33. Now I'm 34, but we don't need to know that. Of Washington, is a human service technology student. Tate earned her GED at BCC and plans to work with the Department of Children and Family. She is a mother of one and daughter of Shirley Tate of Washington. Oh, so then you kind of flip through the books, and I'll kind of show you real quick. And then there's all the different scholarships that are available that we have, and then also a lot of the recipients, like the students that have received them this year. And there's a whole bunch, all the way from St. Thomas Episcopal Church, Bobby Andrews Scholarship, Ruritan Club Scholarship, and they go on and on. Southern Bank, State Employment Credit Union Scholarship. I mean, just about anything you could think of. Harold and Lewis Lane, Criminal Justice Scholarships, Foundation General Scholarship, also a whole bunch of Foundation Board and Directors Scholarships, and once again, Taylor Hospital Pharmacy Medical for like nursing students also get them. And then I have one here for the Washington Rotary Club. Yep. Here I am. I actually think, and I'm not a big fan of a lot of pictures of myself, but I like this picture of myself. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. I think that's a good picture of me, don't y'all? Even if I do got my gerbil cheeks. And I think this one's the same as the other one in the front. It says, oh yeah, okay, no, this one's a little bit different, okay, because I also long-term want to work at Department of Social Services as a counselor, social worker. Eventually, I want to go there, but before then, I have my eyes set on BCC as a job when I graduate. So here it says, Roxanne Tate, 33, is a Washington resident working towards an Associate's in Arts. She earned a GED from BCC. She plans to work at BCC. She is a mother of one and a daughter of Shirley Tate. So that was kind of cool. So that's definitely going in my awards and accomplishments and stuff, you know, along with my couple interviews that made newspapers, and also my little spiel in the commercials and different things like that, and also making the news and different things like that. So I think I posted it on Facebook, just my pictures, and also saying, you know, blah 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 blah. I'm so proud that all my hard work out at the college is starting to really be being showcased. And I think quite a few people have mentioned, they're like, Roxanne, your face is everywhere out here on campus. And initially my first thought, and I said it before I even thought of it, was, I'm so sorry. And they're like, no, Roxanne, don't be. You should be proud of yourself. You've worked hard and you deserve it, you know. And I'm like, okay. But initially I'm like, I know, you got to see this ugly mug everywhere you turn around. I am so sorry. And they're like, no, Roxanne, you're great. You do it. You want to be out there in the limelight. Take it, you know, because most people just don't want it, you know. And I'm like, oh, no, I'll take it. I'll do it. So that's kind of nice. I also wanted to showcase, I had received one more thing besides my tiara from my grandmother. I received one more thing, and it come just the other day, and the last little bit of stuff that my mom had received. So let me grab that real quick, and it's kind of fitting since I am wearing the crown and all. Look at my poster of Princess Di. And she's got, oh, can't even see it there. Isn't she beautiful? Oh. So, and this was, I believe, in remembrance shortly after she passed away. You see her tiara up there. No comparisons at all. I know she's beautiful. She was a real princess. I'm just a self-made one. But definitely gonna get that hung up eventually. It's still in its original, like how it was made. I believe this was shortly after she had passed on through her accident. It says, "Goodbye, England's rose. May you ever grow in our hearts. You were the grace that placed itself where lives were torn apart. You called out to our country, and you whispered to those in pain. Now you belong to heaven, and the stars spell out your name." Isn't that beautiful? And it says at the bottom, "A portion of the proceeds of the sale of this poster will be donated to Diane, Princess of Wales Memorial Fund." So, I guess my grandmother had this. She loved Princess Diana anyways. And so, she had this. And so now it's made its way to me. So I like that a lot. Let me put that back. I don't think I have anything else really to talk about. I definitely wanted to post something. Like I said, with me getting up and going to the college today, it made me get up. Well, last night I took a really good shower and I washed my hair, and that sounded so bad, like, oh, I gotta wash my hair. But y'all don't understand, and maybe y'all do. The longer I stay at home, quarantine, the more I look like a homeless person. So, like, I am proud right now that I think I look halfway decent. I combed my hair today. I straightened my hair last night. My hair has not been straightened in almost 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks, which is unheard of unless I'm home 24/7. Because I have very wild, curly, coarse hair, frizzy, with the humidity and everything going on. And that's why during the wintertime when it's cold is the only time I can straighten my hair, because with the humidity here, and especially in eastern North Carolina, I can straighten my hair and step outside, and 10 minutes later my hair is like whoosh, it's like a Brillo pad. So during the summertime there's no makeup on, my hair's not done, it's throwed up, I'm just miserable because it's so hot here, I can't do nothing. So when I am able to do the hair straightening and the makeup, and a lot of my makeup's wore off by now today, but once again, in over 2 weeks, that was the first time I actually put on makeup, because my makeup is expensive, the kind that I have bought. I especially like the Physicians Formula as far as the actual foundation and stuff. I try to get something that's not as pore clogging. I know I have a couple things right here. I can't help it. I am human. I have breakouts. When I get stressed out, I get breakouts. And actually just life makes things happen. And for all of you young girls and boys out there, I guess too, you think, God, I can't wait until I'm no longer a teenager and I don't have to deal with this acne. Oh no, acne will find you. I am 34 years old and I still get breakouts. I'm not proud of it, but it happens. And you start losing, no, look, that's a whole nother video. I was gonna say, you start losing your hair, you get circles under your eyes, you get bags under your eyes, you start seeing lines and creases. No. Stay young. Do not wish your youth away. My mama told me that when I was a young kid so much. I'd say, oh, I can't wait till I'm older. And of course that was the whole teenage rebellion part of me, was I can't wait till I get older. I'm gonna move out and I'm gonna have it my own way and be my own rules, and I ain't gonna have to listen to you. And I'm 34 years old and I still live with my mama. You know why? Because I went out there, I tried to make it on my own. It didn't work. I couldn't do it, especially as a single mother to a child. I could not do it. So enjoy your youth, guys and girls, when y'all are young. Do not wish to grow up and grow fast, and because before you know it, them days are over. And of course now I'm constantly hearing everything I used to say to my mom, now said to me as a mother, to a 15-year-old son, almost 16. He'll be 16 in July. And I hear the same thing. Oh, I can't wait till I get out on my own. I'm going to move in with my friends and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, yep, sure. Life has a way of really setting it to you, especially when you're hard-headed. Like some people are, not naming no names, Eric Tate, who, oh, I said I wasn't going to name no names, didn't I? Who think they know it all and don't think they need an education. What can I say? Sometimes you got to learn it the hard ways. I did. Did I learn it? Did I learn it the hard way? Oh, yeah. Am I still learning it? Did I wish I would have listened to my mother when I was younger? Don't tell her I said that, but yeah, I do. Okay, guys, it's been fun. I love y'all as always. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And like I've been doing on my last videos, if you can be kind to someone, especially now. And I'm going to the grocery store tomorrow, and there better be some groceries left. Y'all need to stop being so hoggish on all the groceries. That's it. Bye.